The Roman Gladiators and the Colosseum, the history and legacy of ancient Rome's most famous arena and fighters. Written by Charles River Editors. Narrated by Bill Caufield. Introduction. When the Colosseum was built in the late 1st century AD, the Romans, a people known for their architectural acumen, actually managed to amaze themselves. Martial, a Roman poet writing during the inauguration of the Colosseum, clearly believed the Colosseum was so grand a monument that it was even greater than the other wonders of the ancient world, which had been written about and visited endlessly by the Romans and Greeks in antiquity. Indeed, although the wonders were wondrous to behold, the Colosseum was a spectacular achievement in architecture, something new and innovative, and therefore an amazing wonder in its own way. The Colosseum was designed to be both a symbol and show of strength by the famous Flavian emperors, most notably Vespasian, and his sons Titus and Domitian. Vespasian had started the construction of the Colosseum shortly after becoming emperor in 69 AD, but he died before he could present any spectacles in his giant amphitheater. That honor went to his son Titus, who celebrated the inaugural opening in 80 AD with 100 days of games, despite the fact that the Colosseum was not completely finished. When his brother Domitian came to power in 81 AD, he finished the amphitheater, but not without making some changes to the overall design. By the time it was truly finished, the Colosseum stood about 150 feet tall, with the oval in the center stretching nearly 2 football fields long and over 500 feet across. The Colosseum is a large stadium even by today's standards, and its great size conveys the power of the empire as it dominates the landscape and towers over nearby buildings. Nearly 2,000 years later, the Colosseum still amazes millions of people who come to visit it annually, and when asked to visualize a monument that represents the Roman Empire, many conjure up an image of the large amphitheater. As Keith Hopkins and Mary Beard put it, the Colosseum is the most famous and instantly recognizable monument to have survived from the classical world. At the same time, the Colosseum also represents the Roman games and spectacles, particularly the gladiatorial combats that so many people today find both abhorrent yet fascinating. Given its massive size and the architectural ingenuity involved, the Colosseum played host to all sorts of games, including massive hunts of exotic animals and even sea battles. Gladiators are somewhat synonymous with ancient Rome, and even thousands of years after they performed on the sands, when people are asked about Roman culture, many think about and refer to the bloody spectacles of men fighting to the death in the arena.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?